corner. What's the biggest difference between corner and nickel and dime, which you were playing mostly last year?
Not much to me. I just go do what they tell me to do, honestly.
Did you see an opportunity there? I mean, they've talked about that position as one of need so much. Do you think I can compete here and maybe start more?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm just out there really just doing whatever they tell me to do, whatever position they feel like they need help at. If I can help there, then I'm going to go do the best that I can at that position.
I was corner in high school, right?
Yeah.
Your spot.
Yeah, yes, sir.
What do you think you've learned in a year about that position in college?
I've learned a lot from Coach Ainsley, Coach Stoops, the older corners that was already here. I already had a kind of a set comfort level with corner coming out of high school, so me transitioning back to corner from nickel wasn't too hard, but it was still a lot of stuff that I had to learn because, you know, it's the SEC and it's not high school no more. So it was a slight learning curve, but it wasn't too hard.
How competitive is it right now for those starting spots on the outside? I know Mark wanted to take a hard look at the freshmen, and obviously you got two veteran guys that are starting a lot of games.
Yeah, I mean, it's competitive all across the board, and that's how we want it. What we're trying to focus on, we're just trying to get depth because we want everybody to play. We want everybody to make plays on Saturdays, everybody to have great games and show out. So we're just really helping each other at this point with high intensity and high competitiveness. We're just making each other better every day.
Based on what you've seen so far, are some of those freshmen going to help you guys this year?
Definitely. I'm happy. I was excited about all of them. Most of them I was able to see during their recruiting when they came on visits and stuff. So I kind of developed a relationship with all of them early. So them being here was just a plus. So I'm excited about all of them.
Who's jumping out? Who's made some plays already? In their group?
They're all doing their own, making their own plays here and there. Chris Westry for sure. Chris Westry for sure is he's standing out a lot. I really like what he's doing out there. Derek Beatty, he's coming along real nice. Marcus, all of them, they just really, it's how fast they learn in their positions really.
Even if you were playing a different position, what did you learn most from playing immediately in the SEC last year as a freshman?
It's fast. I mean, it's big boy football. It's a bunch of grown men on that field. So obviously, you know, you're not the best or the only standout that's on the field. Everything's faster. Everything's a lot more quicker. So you just gotta adjust. That's the biggest thing. You just gotta adjust to the game.
Are you doing any nickel anymore, or are you just a corner right now?
Yeah, I still do nickel. I do field and boundary, and I play dime also.
Was there anything like last year? Was there anything when you were doing all that stuff? Was there anything you missed a lot about corner? Was there anything you said, man, I wish I was over there doing that?
Not really, because even though I was playing majority nickel, like during the games, during practices, I was still taking corner reps just in case I needed to get out there. So it's not like I was completely like excluded from corner. It's just that I wasn't out there on Saturdays as much.
Was there a conversation you had with the coaches where they came to you and said, we need a guy to step up there and we want you to do this more?
There's been a couple times where they came to me and said that they would like for me to take more reps at corner just in case I needed to get out there. So that's kind of really how that came about.
A lot of the younger guys said they've kind of turned to you to kind of give them advice and then needed help with something. What do they kind of ask you most?
Just about techniques, strategies within the scheme that we play, what they need to look for. I try and help all of them the best that I can, whether it's in the film room or if it's on the field. If they're visual learners, if they need to see it on film, I just try and stay close to them at all times to be ready for whatever questions they have.
Does it feel a little weird to be the old guy, like you're a sophomore, you didn't really even play corner games last year, and now you're this guy giving out advice?
Not really, because I haven't done too much yet, so I don't consider myself an old guy. I'm still, I wouldn't say young, but I'm not old. I still got a lot of plays I got to make. I still got a lot of football to play. So.
As a position group, do you all kind of take it as a challenge, this talk that corner is one of the weaker spots on the team?
Definitely. I mean, I almost said something. It's nagging. It's nagging. It definitely made us go harder in the off season and made us push each other a lot harder than previous groups. So that one little comment has been one of the main motivators for us this off season and going into training camp and into the season.
What about having your head coach walk over and start coaching that group?
I mean, it's great for us. For me, especially because of my relationship with him prior to me coming to Kentucky and how long I've known him. One of my biggest reasons for playing with him and under him was that I wanted to learn from him firsthand, and that's what I'm getting a chance to do. So it's a perfect situation for me. I take every advantage that I can, every opportunity that I can, I take advantage of.
when he walks over and gets in that group and starts coaching? I mean, you guys.
We're all in. Yeah, we're all in. We're all in. It's high intensity. You have to, especially not even that he's the head coach, but especially that he's defensive back coach first and head coach second. To me, that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely it lifts our spirits up when we have both him and Coach Ainsley over there giving us all these, you know what I'm saying, techniques and stuff, everything we got to do. It's real fun. It's exciting.
Now, when you say that, Stoops says that he works for Ainsley when he's out there. None of us buy that really because he's the head coach.
I say they work off of each other. You know, we all got to be in sync. Because if it's a lack anywhere and we're not all on the same page, then it's a bust all completely. So I feel like we all work off each other.
But even Ainsley's a